That'll do. I should not have spent all of my admin. I need to core stuff. I'm an idiot. That's fine. I'm getting a fair amount of admin. Getting nine a month. Alright. Oh man, I'm so happy about that. We did some serious damage to the Ottomans, and Poland and Lithuania is about to do even more. Did they lose their alliance with Russia? They lost their alliance with Russia. Because Russia clearly didn't want to fight against Poland and Lithuania. Dawasir wanted an alliance. I would accept that because you wanted to become a vassal. And I would totally accept you as a vassal. Although we need better relations, so I can stop spying on the Ottomans now. Don't need to do that quite so much. Kuranis, the Sultanate, was founded by Mamluk slaves, and the ownership and import of skilled warrior slaves remains the base for any Sultan's power. It is only natural that a slave will be more loyal to his master than any other in his new homeland. Let us root out the Kuranis from the important position, so we lose legitimacy. State maintenance goes up, but we gain more yearly legitimacy. Or we gain legitimacy and lose legitimacy over time. I want more legitimacy over time. Because we'll regain the legitimacy we lose in that time, and I don't have that many states with maintenance, so it's fine. And as soon as all of my armies arrive down here and can get rid of the mercenary guys, we will be in a very healthy position. Although actually what I might do is keep some of them. I might keep one full stack going. And then the other ones I can gut the mercenary forces. That sounds like a reasonable proposition, actually. Let's do that. And I will need to keep an eye on rebel factions, although there's a long time before any rebels are going to show their faces. So I might well be able to just rebuild the infantry armies before the rebels appear. I mean, I do have a good manpower increase. You know what? I'm going to risk it. We're going to get rid of all of the mercenaries. This is going to make us look kind of weak, but I still have strong allies. And how many over my relations limit am I? I'm allied with Hungary, Poland, which is the PU, with Lithuania, Dawashir, Dulkadir, Basra, and Adal. Adal is my main guarantor against Ethiopia. Right, you're about to arrive. All of my generals are dying. Thank you for waiting until the end of the war before doing that, by the way, guys. I appreciate that. Right, we are now mercenary less, and we are now making 9.5 ducats a month. We're going to be gaining more as devastation retracts. And also, we do have some trade ships that we could be using. And I don't see any reason not to. Protect trade in Alexandria. Off you go. And then all of my forces are back to full strength. Didn't lose any stacks during that entire war. I am proud of myself. And I can actually repay a loan right now. Do it. My interest is currently 17. I'm going to take a bit of a risk, and I'm going to mothball all of the forts, which will save me even more money, especially as I have a bunch of level 4s, and boom! Suddenly my income just transforms. How much development am I losing cost-wise? That's only about 4. We'll go ahead and start coring some of them. That will also then get rid of the overextension penalties, which will earn me more money also. Like I said, the recovery wouldn't be as painful as you may have suspected, considering how in debt we are. Like, the Mamluk economy is enormous. That is definitely one of the biggest changes with Cradle of Civilization, is just how wealthy the Mamluks can become. And this is without me doing any trade and stuff. This is a very, very minor trade Mamluks. This is a more aggressive Mamluks that I'm playing. You could certainly play just a Grand Vizier type system. Viking Flocky, thank you for the follow. I missed that. My apologies. Expansion of the Trumba Madrash. The Madrash of Trumba has been gaining repute not only as a centre of Shafi learning, but also for sheikhs from other schools. Ooh. Free development. I'm a big fan of free development. It doesn't cost me any monarch points either. Right, Mecca gains the renowned madrasa. So the 20% tax that I've been paying basically pays off as this. Truba. Where is Truba? It is there. It is a livestock province, which will benefit a little bit from the production and a lot more from the taxes, although it is a 000. Are you owned by the clergy by any chance? No, you are not. Do you want to be? Well, I don't need to be. Never mind. Playing the courts. While the Shafi school is the officially sanctioned school of the Sultanate, there are many courts in the Quadis can do stuff. No, I want more legalism. Because I want more tax money, because I want to recover my economy from all the loans. Oh, no. Now all the rebels start to appear. Ah. Oh, and Hungary seems to be at war with Ragusa, who is still alive! Quite amazingly. Well done, Ragusa there. Right, let's go back to speed 4. Just double check where my agents, my merchants are. They are still in the correct places, I would say. I could probably start vassalizing someone. Dawashir, I need to wait until we have a plus 190. That's fine. Basra, I can probably start vassalizing. Either of them would be good choices. I'm going to go for Basra because I was hella confused previously. Oh, we don't even have a royal marriage. Do we need one? We don't need one. Cost me 212. We don't have any negatives, I'm pretty sure. I should probably have double checked that before I press the button. But considering we've been at war with for well over 10 years and you can't annex people while you're fighting, it's fine. And I'm getting some more admin. Go ahead and core another. And how is the propagation of these new ideas coming? It's going. It's not fast, but it's going. How long until I'll be able to embrace it? Because I probably shouldn't take any more technologies until I do embrace it, because it's now at 38%. I am still the greatest power in the world, although Spain is catching me. Although once I embrace, they'll be far behind. Ming, with their minus 238%, is still third. Pilgrims are safe, gain prestige. Sweet, that is a lot of prestige. Corruption is growing, but that's because of the overextension. That's fine. And my income has reverted. One of my big positives has disappeared, that's why. But that's fine, I'm still earning money. That's the important thing. When do the new trade ships come into power? Tech 15, so... Tech 14, we grab the Galleass, which is the new galley upgrade, which we will need. And then after that, we definitely want to start getting early frigates, because that is when trade really starts to take off. And we will be in a very strong position to basically dominate trade coming from India through the Gulf of Aden and into the Mamluks, although I will need to try and secure some more assets in Aden. So I think I might, well, finally, after hundreds of years, turn my eyes south once again. Because after the scramble for southern Egypt, we've been at peace with Ethiopia. I don't think... Have we ever been at war with them? I'm not sure we have. Ottoman separatists are starting to saber rattle. Can I placate them by giving them autonomy? Yes. Do I want to do that everywhere? No. Why are they pissy right now? And what can I do to counteract it? It's just the separatism, although I have reduced separatism because I'm Mamluk. I think I might do the reduce autonomy just in these territories. Oh, sorry, increase autonomy. Just to keep them quiet, because I don't want to deal with the rebels for as long as I can. In fact, that's going to basically solve all of my problems. Price of slaves increases by 50%. I do have a lot of slaves. Well, I have some slaves. And the price of fur increases. Can I see anything in the New World yet? Nope. There's nothing over there. Nothing at all. And cores are coming through. We can continue coring. We'll finish coring those in no time. This is a rapid recovery. I'm very happy with this. New Amir al-Hajj. The pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina is one that every Muslim should undertake at least once in their lifetime. So we can choose a Bedouin, which is the safest option. It does cost us some prestige and it does cost us some manpower for 30 years. Or we could go for a warrior, a diplomat, or a noble. We're going to go with the Bedouin because that is the most safe option. A Bedouin Amir al-Hajj will be able to protect the caravans from dangers that none of the other options could. So that should be just a general reduction to raiders and stuff like that, as the Bedouin basically negotiates passage for the people on the Hajj. Which is lovely. They have some rebels, but that's fine. Karakanulu and Akanulu are going to be pissy with me. In fact, they might well form a coalition, though I kind of doubt it, simply by how big we are. Inflation's going to continue steadily going up, simply because of the number of loans we have. How many do we have? 22 loans. For 10,000 debt. Worth it, though. We brought the Ottomans to their knees. And I think Poland and Lithuania is about to deliver the killing blow. In fact, Moldavia is taking land. Production stifled. Our producers have become complacent as our use of Smithsonian economics has led to production techniques being so advanced. I'll take the inflation. We'll get rid of it over time. It's fine. We don't want the production to go down. Ulema, political struggle. Can I make any more states? Where would I even see that? Here. No, we're at our limit. Ulema political struggle. The time has come for the Ulema to appoint a new leader to assist the Sultan in the capital. So we could not interfere and they gain 10 influence. Or we lose a bunch of money but they gain some loyalty and stuff. I don't really care. One thing I might do is ask the merchants for a contribution. Actually, I could get a level 3 inflation reduction guy. You don't tell me what he is from, though, so if he's an Egyptian, which he probably will be, we'll do that. And then support the clergy. Influence goes up to 55. Admin support. Can call a Diep. That would go up to 69. No, that's dangerous. We're not going to do that. The Amirs don't need any more power than they already have. You... Oh, except the reduction's really strong. Hang on, what are you? You are an Egyptian. No, you're a tax modifier guy. You are the new guy. And you are an Egyptian. You are a level 3. You're only going to cost me 6. 6 for a level 3 is awesome. It would cost 384 to promote you to a level 4. Which I really do want to do, just to see what is... like, to show it's possible. But I need to pay off loans. I need to sort out my economy first. But now I'm getting even more admin points. We can continue to core these territories. We are now coring everything. So now we just need to wait until we have enough money and stuff converted to convert all of that. We have no rebel problems. Considering how catastrophic that war was, we are surprisingly solid right now. Admin tech cost reduction for 25 years. Damascus also gains, for the next 10 years, tax income increase, local unrest increase. I mean, yeah, you can have some autonomy. I don't mind about that. And we become even more legalist. We are now at 100% legalism with the 20% tax income. We could take the corruption reduction, as Igel was suggesting, and take another debase to take a loan. Yeah, do it. And then repay a loan. And that'll remove the interest at least. The interest is up to 23. How would that go so high? Have I lost an interest reduction somehow? Shouldn't have. The only interest reduction I had was economic ideas. Unless interest goes up with inflation. Interest goes up with inflation, doesn't it? Well, I could reduce inflation with the admin ideas, or admin points. How far ahead are we in military? Yeah. Go ahead. So my future officers will be better, and that's going to be important when we start drilling again. So we've already repaid like 1,000 in interest. Loans. In fact, more than that. They're having the same problem that I had. Couldn't get across Bosphorus. So the Turkish part is still safe, but I took a bunch of their Turkish part. So it's just not as big as it once was. In fact, through Lithuania, you should have access through here. I don't know how your feelings towards Crimea are. It kind of depends if the Ottomans are blockading that or not. I'm not sure. They might be. Oh, the Amirs want territory. I might actually have some territory to give you. Like that one. Although you prefer manpower. No. Those aren't states. Yeah, I think it's going to be that one. That one, because there's a fort and you give defensiveness. And speaking of defensiveness, I should probably upgrade ISIL. To a level 4. So then ISIL, Halab and Damascus are all controlling this area. Mosul controls that area. Potentially should upgrade Alarm actually, because you are going to be... Actually, no. Hoveze. Hoveze? How on earth do you say that? Hoveze. Hoveze. Hoveze, I would think. Because you actually control more of these territories than Alarm does. And you would basically stop them coming through here. In fact, between Mosul... No, I'd need to get both of these, otherwise they can come through here. But that would secure my borders pretty nice. Oh, for goodness sake. No, obviously I'm going to take that into the stability, but still. Derbyshire is loving us. How is the annexation coming? It's coming. And you could get a royal marriage, which I apparently don't have anymore. Right, because everyone died. How on earth have the Ottomans come back so hard? This was your war to lose, Poland, Lithuania. How are you managing to successfully lose? Right, so I need to check my diplomatic stuff and work out who on earth I don't have royal marriages with. Hungary and Poland I can't, Derbyshire I have, Dulkadir I have, Basra I don't, But I'm annexing them, so I don't care, and Adal, it's fine. So once we've annexed Basra, we're only going to be 1 slot over my limit. Down from, what was it, like 8 at one point? I think I had 8. Ramadan. Time to fast. Move towards legalism. Yes, please. Renewed another loan. Fortunately, my income is low again. Oh, we can get another ability. We need to have 3 objectives filled to get a golden era. I'm kind of hoping that in the next era we'll be able to get the golden era. Am I going to settle in the New World? Am I going to continue to conquer Africa and Asia? Probably Africa and Asia. I suspect I'll be too late for the rush for the New World. I might be able to get to Indonesia, though. Prestige per development from missionaries. War score cost versus other religions. I'm usually fighting other Muslims, so not so important. Blockade impacts, I don't have the navy for it, and I don't care about reformation. So yeah, prestige per missionary. Man, the Ottomans have rebuilt quickly. They do in fact have a bigger army. Yeah, they have legitimately rebuilt very, very fast. Poland, Lithuania, your war to lose, guys. Come on. Oh, who's that? That's Saxony. Oh, it's Saxony and Moldavia as well. Okay. And who are my rivals? I should be blockading them because I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it right now. My rival is Spain. I don't really want Spain as a rival. Unfortunately, I can't change it. Never mind. Can I choose someone else? Oh, I can get Karakanulu or Russia. I need an alliance with Tunis. That's what I'm lacking. Royal marriage, Tunis. Let's up our relations with you. Because I stripped them of their alliances with the Ottomans and the Spanish. And I want to get an alliance with them so I can get the really good development cost reduction school. I'm glad I remembered that, because we are super close to getting that alliance back. And that would also secure them against the Ottomans, I think. Corruption is growing. I could debase again. Ah, no, because that increases power costs of everything. And bankruptcy sucks. I'm not doing that either. Right, Tunis, come on, you are close. Just a little bit more. There it is. Let's stop spying on Karakanulu. Although I should probably fabricate some claims on them. Get that alliance with Tunis. Sorted. And then let's get some fabrications on you. Although I'm a long way away from fighting you. No, I'm not going to do it. Although I could slander their merchants, which would weaken their grip over Aleppo and Adana. In fact, hang on. Who would I want to slander? Probably Ethiopia, so I can get more control over Aden, so I can get more money going up there. Who has the biggest control? Actually, Yemen does. I need to slander Yemen. In fact, I just need to conquer Yemen. Let's start building a spy network against you and slander you. Who am I playing as? We are playing as the Mamluks. Almost said Ottomans there. I mean, we are kind of playing as the Ottomans. I mean, we do have southeast Turkey. Again, you've lost all of your territories. Poland, Lithuania. What are you doing? You should be absolutely crushing them, especially over here. I demolished their armies. I left them in debt. They have no troops left. They had no manpower left. Ah, I mean, yes, you were probably still hurting after the war against the... oh, bloody hell, France. France is losing to England, who themselves were losing to Scotland. Oh, they're being double timed by England and Spain. Yeah, that's a dangerous alliance. Yeah, the Ottoman economy is surprisingly strong. Like, I had the whole of Turkey. Oh, you took Bulgaria. Okay, I was going to say, like, did they just take some land off of Hungary? But no, they took Bulgaria. Fine. Gain legitimacy. State maintenance, lose legitimacy. Oh, I'll just take the legitimacy loss, thanks. Yeah, I was surprised that the Ottomans could afford so much, because when I had taken the whole of Turkey, I was expecting them to be losing more money. They took 6 loans. In that entire war, I took 22. Well, I was already 5 loans down, so I took 17 loans. They took 6. And this is after a massive war that they had against the Catholic League. It should have gone a lot better. Like, the Ottomans can still put up one hell of a fight. Okay, good. Institutions are spreading more rapidly. Although that's only going to force me to take out another loan to actually embrace it. Because we are now in a position where we could do it. It costs 2,000. Ouch. No, that's going to have to go ahead and spread a bit further. Although it has just reached Shakia. And from there we'll spread to Egypt. Thank you, Cyprus. Cyprus got it pretty quickly, and that's spreading it to everything else. Alright, so it's spreading more quickly now. Because there's a lot of high development provinces down there. Also, I got my manpower back very fast. It's Shakia. There is something which sounds more like Shakira, though. I've thought that a couple of times. Where was it? It might have been in Hearts of Iron. I think it's like This search engine is terrible. Like, what do any of these have in common with sack? I mean, seriously, barley. How is barley at all similar to sack? It's such a bad search engine. How do you screw that up so badly? If even Google can do it. Opinion that I can make the Ottomans hate me more. Or I can make Yemen hate me more. I'd rather the Ottomans hated me more, actually, because... Hate me more, bro. I took half of your country. Yeah, that's a friendship that's never gonna start. Renewing loans. When we were on plus 18, I thought we were doing well. But I guess the tax efficiency reduction is probably hurting a little bit. Ooh, also I have a missionary available. But we need to be piety to actually convert any of that stuff, so never mind. Our army is not so grand. Infantry cost or stability. I'll take the cost reduction, although that's annoying because I do need to rebuild my infantry forces at some point. Although that's not going to happen anytime soon, and you can build infantry very, very quickly. Like, who are my threats right now? You. So what I might do is turn you back on and you back on, just in case. Tunis is now an ally. Ethiopia could theoretically... In fact, what I'm very tempted to do is send an influence improving person to you in Ethiopia in order to keep you sweet. Like so. I want the Ottomans to hate me more. Logic. Yeah, the thing with the Ottomans is I don't think they can hate me more than they already do.